Vitamin C transformed aging skin from dull, uneven, and tired-looking to visibly brighter, firmer, and smoother in just 10 weeks. This result is not anecdotal. Clinical trials published in peer-reviewed journals confirm measurable improvements in collagen density and skin tone when topical vitamin C is used correctly. In this video, discover the science behind this transformation, how to choose the safest and most effective formula, who should avoid it, and real-life examples from women over 50. Stay until the end. Evidence matters more than hype. What does vitamin C actually do in the skin? Vitamin C is a water-soluble antioxidant that plays multiple essential roles in maintaining skin health. Its primary functions include neutralizing free radicals, stimulating collagen production, and helping regulate pigmentation. These actions directly address the most common visible signs of aging: fine lines, sagging, dullness, and uneven skin tone. Free radicals are unstable molecules produced when the skin is exposed to ultraviolet radiation, environmental pollution, and oxidative stress. These reactive oxygen species can damage DNA, cell membranes, and important structural proteins such as collagen and elastin. When left unchecked, this damage accelerates the breakdown of skin firmness and elasticity. Topical vitamin C effectively neutralizes these free radicals, reducing oxidative stress in the skin. According to a 2017 publication in the Journal of Clinical and Aesthetic Dermatology, regular use of topical vitamin C led to improvements in skin brightness, firmness, and hydration in as little as 8 weeks. Beyond its antioxidant properties, vitamin C plays a direct role in collagen synthesis. Collagen is the primary structural protein in the dermis, responsible for skin's firmness and resilience. Vitamin C acts as a cofactor for the enzymes prolyl and lysyl hydroxylase, which are required for the stabilization and cross-linking of collagen fibers. The Linus Pauling Institute at Oregon State University has emphasized the essential role of vitamin C in this biochemical process, noting that a deficiency in ascorbic acid directly impairs collagen production and repair. Vitamin C also helps regulate melanin production. It does this by inhibiting the enzyme tyrosinase, which is involved in the synthesis of melanin. By reducing the activity of this enzyme, vitamin C helps fade hyperpigmented areas such as age spots, melasma, and post-inflammatory dark marks. This mechanism makes it especially useful for individuals experiencing uneven skin tone due to sun exposure or hormonal changes. While vitamin C from dietary sources is important for internal health, it is not sufficient to impact the skin externally. The body tightly regulates blood levels of vitamin C, and only minimal amounts reach the skin through circulation. Scientific data show that topical application of vitamin C can achieve concentrations in the skin that are 20 to 40 times higher than those achieved through oral intake. In conclusion, vitamin C protects the skin from environmental damage, promotes collagen production, and helps reduce visible pigmentation. Its benefits are well documented in dermatological research and are most effective when applied topically in a properly stabilized formulation. Real-life exposure: how UV rays and pollution destroy skin collagen. Environmental damage is one of the most significant external contributors to visible skin aging. The two primary aggressors are ultraviolet radiation, UVR, particularly UVA and UVB rays, and airborne pollutants. Together, they generate oxidative stress that accelerates the degradation of structural proteins like collagen and elastin in the skin. When skin is exposed to UVA and UVB rays, especially without adequate photoprotection, the radiation penetrates deep into the dermis. This exposure activates reactive oxygen species, commonly known as free radicals. These unstable molecules attack lipids in the cell membrane, proteins in the extracellular matrix, and even DNA in skin cells. The result is inflammation, loss of structural integrity, impaired skin barrier function, and accelerated collagen breakdown. Airborne pollutants such as nitrogen dioxide, polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, and particulate matter further amplify oxidative damage. These compounds can adhere to the skin surface and trigger oxidative reactions that weaken collagen fibers and lead to hyperpigmentation and dryness. A visible contrast is often observed when comparing individuals who spend significant time outdoors to those with primarily indoor lifestyles. Those frequently exposed to sunlight without protective antioxidants tend to develop deeper wrinkles, coarser skin texture, and uneven pigmentation at a faster rate. A study published in the Journal of Investigative Dermatology found that up to 80% of visible facial aging is directly attributed to cumulative UV exposure, not chronological age. A real-life example can be seen in the case of a 62-year-old woman from Arizona, known here as Mrs. Carroll. She regularly played tennis outdoors in the morning sun without using antioxidant protection such as topical vitamin C. Over time, her skin developed a rough texture, dark spots, and visible laxity along the jawline and neck. Her dermatologist later identified oxidative damage as a key factor, recommending a daily regimen of stabilized vitamin C combined with broad-spectrum sunscreen to prevent further collagen loss. This example illustrates how long-term environmental exposure, even through healthy activities like outdoor exercise, can silently erode skin quality if not proactively addressed. Protective measures such as topical antioxidants are essential for preserving skin structure over time. Choosing the right type of vitamin C. Not all vitamin C serums are created equal. The effectiveness of vitamin C in skincare depends heavily on the form used, its concentration, stability, pH, and packaging. Selecting the right formulation is essential for both results and skin tolerance, especially for older adults who often have more sensitive skin due to thinning of the epidermis and a compromised barrier function. The most well-researched and biologically active form of topical vitamin C is L-ascorbic acid, LAA. It is the purest form and has demonstrated strong clinical efficacy in increasing collagen production, brightening hyperpigmented areas, and reducing oxidative damage. However, LAA requires a low pH, typically around 3.0 to 3.5, to penetrate the skin barrier effectively. This acidity, while necessary for function, can be irritating for sensitive or rosacea-prone skin. Mild stinging, redness, or dryness are common side effects, particularly with concentrations above 15%. For individuals with reactive or mature skin, stabilized derivatives of vitamin C may be more suitable. Magnesium ascorbyl phosphate, MAP, and ascorbyl glucoside are water-soluble derivatives that are more pH neutral and better tolerated. Though they are less potent than LAA in terms of immediate antioxidant action, they offer steady, gradual conversion to active vitamin C in the skin. These forms are particularly useful for maintaining long-term brightness and improving barrier health without provoking irritation. Packaging is another critical factor that influences vitamin C serum efficacy. Ascorbic acid is highly unstable when exposed to air, light, and heat. Contact with these elements accelerates oxidation, rendering the product ineffective or even irritating. A high-quality serum should be stored in an airtight, opaque container, preferably with a pump dispenser to limit oxygen exposure. Dropper bottles, especially clear glass ones, are far more likely to result in early oxidation. Consumers should also observe the color and smell of their vitamin C serum over time. Fresh L-ascorbic acid serums are typically clear to light yellow. If the product turns dark orange or brown, this is a visible sign of oxidation. At this point, the antioxidant capacity is compromised, and continued use may do more harm than good. In choosing a vitamin C serum, it is advisable to consider skin sensitivity, ingredient concentration, packaging integrity, and expiration date. Products formulated with supporting antioxidants, such as vitamin E and ferulic acid, can further enhance stability and efficacy. When properly formulated and stored, vitamin C can be a powerful ally in restoring youthful, resilient skin without triggering unnecessary irritation. Who should not use vitamin C, and when to introduce it? While vitamin C is widely regarded as a beneficial skincare ingredient, it is not suitable for every skin condition at every stage. In particular, individuals experiencing active inflammatory acne should approach vitamin C serums with caution. This is especially true with formulas containing high concentrations of L-ascorbic acid, typically above 10 to 15%. During periods of active breakouts, the skin barrier is already compromised and inflammation is elevated. Applying vitamin C, especially in its more acidic forms, can exacerbate redness, increase irritation, and potentially clog pores, particularly if the formula includes oily or comedogenic stabilizers. This may lead to further breakouts and delayed recovery. A clinical example illustrates this risk. A 29-year-old patient with moderate inflammatory acne began using a 15% L-ascorbic acid serum in an attempt to improve post-acne pigmentation. Within 2 weeks, she experienced increased pustular lesions, irritation, and skin congestion. Upon discontinuation of the serum and transition to a simplified, barrier-supportive routine, the flare-up resolved. Vitamin C was later reintroduced after the acne had been brought under control, with successful results using a gentler derivative, such as ascorbyl glucoside, at 5%. This scenario emphasizes the importance of timing and skin readiness. Vitamin C should not be the first line of defense during active inflammation. Instead, its role is best reserved for the post-acne phase, when the focus shifts from managing breakouts to addressing residual pigmentation, uneven tone, and early signs of collagen loss. Once the skin has stabilized, vitamin C can be gradually introduced into a well-structured routine. Beginning with a lower concentration or using a milder derivative improves tolerance and ensures long-term results without triggering relapse. This stepwise approach is particularly important for older adults managing both sensitivity and signs of aging concurrently. In summary, while vitamin C has strong anti-aging potential, proper timing and formulation selection are essential to avoid setbacks and optimize results. How to apply vitamin C correctly for best results. For topical vitamin C to deliver its full range of skin benefits, it must be used at the right time, in the correct order, and with the proper frequency. Misapplication can reduce effectiveness or even cause irritation, particularly for mature or sensitive skin. The optimal time to apply vitamin C is in the morning, as it provides an added layer of protection against ultraviolet, UV, radiation, and environmental pollutants throughout the day. Although vitamin C is not a replacement for sunscreen, its antioxidant properties work synergistically with SPF to neutralize free radicals generated by sun exposure. However, applying vitamin C at night is also acceptable, particularly for individuals with photosensitivity or those using other actives in their morning routine. The key is consistency, not timing. According to a study published in the Journal of Investigative Dermatology, 2001, a single daily application of vitamin C is sufficient, as it remains active in the skin for up to 24 hours. Applying more frequently does not enhance results and may increase the risk of irritation. In terms of product layering, vitamin C should be applied to clean, dry skin after cleansing and toning, but before heavier products such as moisturizers or sunscreens. This allows the active ingredient to penetrate effectively. The typical order is cleanser, toner, vitamin C serum, moisturizer, sunscreen, if used in the morning. Avoid combining vitamin C with high concentrations of niacinamide or alpha-hydroxy acids in the same step, unless the formulation is specifically designed for compatibility. It is also important to allow the serum to absorb fully, usually within 60 to 90 seconds, before applying subsequent products. This prevents dilution or pH interference, which could reduce its stability or effectiveness. In summary, vitamin C should be used once daily, ideally in the morning, applied after toner and before moisturizer, and allowed to absorb fully. When used correctly, it becomes a foundational step in maintaining skin resilience, brightness, and long-term protection against oxidative stress. Case studies. Skin transformation stories from real patients. The clinical effectiveness of topical vitamin C is best understood through real-world cases, particularly when used consistently and in conjunction with broad-spectrum sun protection. Below are two documented patient scenarios that illustrate the compound's ability to visibly transform aging or environmentally damaged skin. Sandra, a 58-year-old retired teacher, presented with mild skin laxity, dull tone, and noticeable hyperpigmentation across her cheeks and upper lip. She reported years of cumulative sun exposure during family beach vacations and gardening, along with inconsistent use of sunscreen. Her main concern was uneven skin tone and a general lack of radiance. A dermatologist recommended a combination of a 15% L-ascorbic acid serum applied each morning, followed by a broad-spectrum SPF 50 sunscreen. After 12 weeks of consistent use, Sandra's follow-up photos showed visible improvement. The pigmentation had faded significantly, especially around the cheekbones, and her skin appeared firmer with a smoother surface texture. Her complexion was visibly more luminous, a result attributed to the antioxidant protection and collagen-stimulating effects of the vitamin C serum. Importantly, Sandra reported no irritation, likely due to adherence to a proper routine and supporting hydration. Another case involved Larry, a 64-year-old caregiver for his wife, who had not previously followed a structured skincare regimen. After spending long hours in the garden without sun protection, Larry developed sun-induced hyperpigmentation and dryness across his forehead and the bridge of his nose. Upon the recommendation of a local clinic, he began using a vitamin C serum containing magnesium ascorbyl phosphate, a gentler derivative, along with daily sunscreen. Within 8 weeks, visible pigment irregularities were notably reduced, and his skin tone became more even. Larry, initially skeptical, acknowledged that his skin felt healthier and less reactive to sun exposure. These cases highlight that the most consistent and noticeable improvements occur when vitamin C is paired with daily sun protection and applied consistently. Whether addressing pigmentation, laxity, or general dullness, the synergy between antioxidant defense and UV protection forms the foundation of effective skin rejuvenation in older adults. What to look for on a vitamin C label. Reading a skincare label carefully is critical when selecting a vitamin C product. Several factors, such as concentration, packaging, and supporting ingredients, determine how effective and well-tolerated the formula will be, especially for aging or sensitive skin. The active concentration of vitamin C is a key metric. Most clinical studies have shown optimal results with products containing at least 10% L-ascorbic acid, LAA. Concentrations between 15% and 20% tend to offer stronger antioxidant effects, but may cause irritation in sensitive skin. For mature or redness-prone skin types, lower concentrations or gentler derivatives like ascorbyl glucoside or magnesium ascorbyl phosphate are often more appropriate. Packaging is equally important. L-ascorbic acid is highly sensitive to air and light. Therefore, products should be stored in opaque, airtight containers, preferably in a pump bottle or dark glass vial. Avoid products in clear bottles or jars that require frequent exposure to air, as these are prone to early oxidation and degradation. Check for additional ingredients. Fragrance, parabens, and harsh preservatives may increase the likelihood of irritation, particularly in postmenopausal skin or individuals with a history of sensitivity. A good formulation often includes stabilizers such as vitamin E, tocopherol, and ferulic acid, which enhance both efficacy and shelf life. Lastly, transparency from the brand is essential. Trustworthy manufacturers will list the percentage of LAA, the product's pH, and include a clearly marked expiration date or period after opening, PAO. These details are signs of scientific rigor and product integrity. By understanding these label elements, consumers can select a vitamin C serum that offers both safety and clinically supported results. Is it too late to start using vitamin C? It is never too late to begin incorporating vitamin C into a skincare routine, even for individuals in their 60s or beyond. While intrinsic aging is a natural biological process, extrinsic factors, especially sun exposure and oxidative stress, can be mitigated with the right topical interventions. Clinical research published in the International Journal of Dermatology, 2019, confirms that consistent use of a well-formulated vitamin C serum can lead to visible improvements in skin elasticity, tone, and pigmentation within 8 to 12 weeks. These results are more pronounced when the product is paired with daily sun protection and supported by a stable skincare routine. Although vitamin C is not a miracle cure, it is a scientifically validated cofactor in skin repair, helping to rebuild collagen, protect against further damage, and improve the skin's overall resilience. For older adults experiencing dullness, uneven pigmentation, or loss of firmness, vitamin C functions as a valuable ally, not a replacement for other treatments, but a critical foundation for long-term maintenance. Starting later in life does not negate the benefits. In fact, many older users experience dramatic improvements when topical vitamin C is introduced after years of cumulative damage. What matters most is product quality, proper usage, and patience. Results are not instant, but they are real and measurable. With continued use, vitamin C supports the skin's ability to repair, protect, and maintain a healthy appearance, making it one of the most effective ingredients for graceful aging. Treat your skin the way you treat your heart, consistently, mindfully, and backed by science. A well-chosen vitamin C serum is not just cosmetic. It's part of a health-conscious routine that supports skin function over time. If you've had personal success or frustration with vitamin C products, share your experience in the comments. Your story could help someone else. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more evidence-based skincare advice. Coming up next, the top 5 ingredients that work better than retinol for aging skin. You won't want to miss it.